college I was coxswain for the lightweight boat, and I ran with my boat, but I was always the slowest and was just to work out with them as a team, as a boat. But I didn't start running until actually after I had my daughter. She's 8 years old, and about 10 weeks after she was born, my town had their first local 5K, and I ran it, and I didn't even follow a training program. I just ran on the treadmill till I could run 3 miles without stopping, and that was my goal, just to run the 5K without stopping. And my husband ran it too, and we rounded the corner. He waited for me at like mile 2. He saw I wasn't too far behind, and we rounded the corner. We saw the finish line, and I said, let's sprint to the finish, and I beat him by 1 second, and I was hooked on running since then. But at that time, I was just running just by myself, no groups, no friends, just from my front door, lace up and go and come back. And then I was like, oh, I want to tackle the half marathon distance. And then it was probably shortly after my son was born, and he's 4 years old, a friend of mine invited me to a local running group, BTAP. And it was hard for me to join like a specific day or a specific time. I kind of ran around my kids' schedules and stuff. But one day, I was signed up for the Runner's World Half. There's a big festival, they don't have it anymore. And a bunch of people were running it, and I was like, if I'm gonna run it with them, I should probably meet them. And so I went on a training run with them, and running with people was just so different than like running by yourself, and you start listening to other people and like hearing their stories and races they've run, and just it's sort of like addicting. Like you want to learn more and do better and run that race and try that distance or whatever. So that was like my first introduction to like a running community, and it just kind of grew from there. Like I don't think I would have ever been a marathoner. I don't think I would have ever thought about Boston, but I also know like you can't just run and get better. Like you do need the strength class, and that helps with injury prevention too. Like, but if you are injured, like there are resources here for physical therapy and to work through that and to get better, to keep you on your track and on your journey and with your goals. I think when I first started, it was smaller, more simple goals, like just finish or beat your time from last time if it was like the same race or the same distance. But now I'm hungry for more. I want more. I want to keep improving and not just beat that time from last time, but I want to qualify for races and just improve and get stronger and healthier and faster.
Tell me about Rise to Glory and why that is something, like what does that mean to you?
This sounds really silly, but there's just something so cleansing about running Sand Hill, the Rise to Glory. It's sort of just like a metaphor for life. I really love to run that hill when things are really tough. It's just, I run it and then I'm like, yes, I can handle what's happening right now. Like, you've got this, you could do anything. Like, and it's just like, you don't stop going up that hill because you can't. Once you get going, you gotta keep going, and you have to get to the top. Like, all hills crest, and once you get there, you know what you could do, and you feel stronger, and it's cleansing, it's therapeutic. It's like my church, like going there.